Hey everybody, it's me, Kendra and Christine.
Hello.
And we just wanted to get on and give you some details about Project Happy this year. We're so excited. The email that this video is attached to is going to have all the details you need. It's going to tell you the locations where you need to be, what time you need to be there, and who you need to be with. But until we get to that, December 23rd is the date. So put that in the calendar. Don't forget it. December 23rd, all of us elves are coming together and we're going to go make Christmas happen this year. Make sure to read the details below and make sure that when you arrive to the location in the detail that your whole entire party is with you. Make sure you're dressed super warm. Even if the temperatures are calling for a little bit warmer, as the night progresses, we are outside. If you start to get wet, it gets very, very cold. So layer up, dress festive, dress warm. And if you have a flashlight, bring the flashlight with you just so we have it if we need them. This is going to be just a little quick shout out. Families with younger kids, if you have kids that aren't going to be going on our large routes where we're kind of running in and out of trucks, then this video you can kind of listen briefly to. Your routes are similar, but they're a little different. You're called individual family routes. Anytime we refer to individual family routes, we're talking to you. Your guys is going to look different. You're going to have boxes preset for you when you arrive to our location for pickup. Your boxes will be waiting for you. You're going to load them in your car and you're going to leave and go on your way to your specific addresses you have. Everybody else, you're going to be our big route deliveries. So you're going to get an email later this week that's just going to explain what crews you're in, if we put you with the right crew, if we didn't, kind of let us know those details. And now let's get into the nitty gritty of it all, shall we?
Okay. We shall.
Get my hat adjusted here. Step number 1, when you get to the houses, so once you leave our location with your routes, you're going to head into the neighborhood to start hitting the streets. We want you to hit the streets around 4 o'clock because you have to be back by 6. You only get 2 hours to cover all of your route. Even if you're not done with your route at 6 o'clock, what happens?
You come back.
You come back because we need you back. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to send you on your way. You're going to get out to your trucks, your trailers. We're going to kind of carpool in and we're going to get you to the neighborhood. When you get to the neighborhood, you're going to have a team leader. All of our team leaders have done this many years. They know exactly what's going on. They'll help you with anything that you're not sure of, or if you're not comfortable, talk to your team leader. We're going to assign some positions. You're going to have door knockers. You're going to have runners. You're going to have gift hander outers, and you're going to have security. Sometimes our security doesn't look like real bouncers, but it's all right. First step is, if you're a door knocker, you're going to knock on the door. And then you're going to say, "Hi, I'm with Ogo. We're here to hand out Christmas presents. Do you have kids?" And if they have kids, let's get them to the door. You're going to need to find out their age and their gender. You're going to kind of holler that out to one of our runners. And they're going to run back to the truck yelling what they need. And the person in the truck, our gift giver, is going to hand them that gift and they're going to have it at the door.
It's helpful if you, when you go up to the doors, if you take some gifts with you because you might have what you need and not have to run back to the truck.
Absolutely. And you look a little more friendly knocking on people's doors holding gifts than just, knocking real hard and being like, "We got presents for your kids." Okay, too much. Anyways, if they don't have kids, we're just going to wish them a Merry Christmas and go about our way. If the kids are not home, if they say, "I do have kids, but they're not here right now," we always say to use your own discretion on that. We would recommend never leaving more than 2 gifts if the kids are not home, just so that when you get to a door with kids, we have enough gifts for those kids. If the kids aren't home, they can get a hold of Ogo. If we have extra gifts the following day or anything like that, we can try to make arrangements to get those kids presents. There's also going to be record keepers. What you're going to be doing is standing at the back of the truck, and as you hear the presents leaving and getting got, I don't know how to say that. As the presents leave the truck, you're just going to record on a piece of paper with a tally mark what they have. Those are really helpful for us because we make the routes as we go. We want the routes to be very efficient. Year to year, things are going to change, but we want you to have a lot of fun and we want you to find some kids. So we do take notes from your notes and we try to make our routes even better each year.
So at the top of each paper, you'll write down what apartment complex or street that you're on. And then you'll tally how many gifts were given. So we kind of have an idea. You never know year to year if that street, if all the families with kids moved out. So we like to keep track of that.
Absolutely. A couple quick safety things. We want everyone to be extremely safe. We have everybody, please, no one ever go off on your own, especially as we get into the later part of the night where it gets a little darker. All of the first routes, you're back by 6, so it's not too dark. But please keep an eye on people that are with you. That is your team. You guys want to stay together. The more people together, the more chances you have the presents you need in your hands anyways, which makes it kind of nice. And then also don't go into the houses. There's really no reason for that. Even if they need you to just slide them in the doorway, that's fine. But really, we want everyone to be safe. So if you have flashlights, bring them. We'll provide some flashlights as well. Play Christmas music, have a lot of fun. I mean, this is just a super cool way to get into the Christmas season 2 days before Christmas. Real quick too, your leaders will know this, but in your trucks, you're gonna have gifts that have a neutral label and a yellow teen label. We do teenage gifts from 13 to 18. So if they say they have a teenager, it doesn't matter if that's a boy or a girl teenager, they all get the same things. You're gonna holler teen and they'll take care of that. The neutral gifts we save for the end of the route. It's very important you save those for the end because as we get to some of the houses, you're going to knock. If we only have boy gifts left and there's girls in the house, we don't want to be like, oh, sorry, we don't have gifts for you. So the neutral gifts, that's when we kick those in and we're able to make sure that every kid that's in that house gets a gift. So save your neutrals for the end. And last but not least, that 6 p.m., make sure you're back by 6 p.m. We're going to get all the gifts out of your trucks and trailers. If there's any left, and we're going to be putting them into the big school bus and a couple other trucks because we do 2 larger routes at the end of the night. So we reconvene from 6 to 6:30. There's going to be pizza. There'll be hot cocoa. Take a break. Go to the bathroom. Take off if you got to go. A lot of families leave at 6. That's awesome. We really appreciate it. If you want to go on some of our larger routes, we scour a couple of giant apartment complexes in a big neighborhood all together at the end of the night. So that's a fun experience all on its own. But I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much. We're so excited to see you. We appreciate your service. And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right, guys. See you soon.